Das ist der Anfang. Ich vergesse immer wieder den Anfang. Das mit dem Recording ist halt anders, weil wenn du auf die Bühne gehst, und dann ist die Bühne offen und da ist das Licht an und dann musst du dir keine Gedanken machen, ob du jetzt Record gedrückt hast oder nicht. Das machen dann die anderen und sowieso so selten drückt man auf Record. Nobody wants to see the recording of the performance. They just want to be there in the live moment. We just want to be there in the live moment. With Flupsi at Haus der Statistik and Intestine in a city or village somewhere in France. Doing this every day all over the world, going into the streets, going to the cities, just to dance. This is the true revolution. This is what we are here to be doing. We really but then, of course, problem. It's a 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 big problem. When you forget your line. It's a problem. It's a problem. I have a problem. This problem is called barbed wire. Barbed wire. We are surrounded by barbed wire. So the anxiety of going out is even bigger than this. We are hiding behind masks. We are hiding. Sure. I came back. So if there's no music and no sound, can we still call this dance? Can I still consider your improvisation to be valid, to be a performative act, if you are neither presenting any musicians nor any recorded sounds, nor a clear dramaturgy, and also no precise choreographic instruction? Is merely sitting or standing enough for me to call this a relevant performance of contemporary times? Do you need me to give you credit as an artist? To say that it was enough? That you did good enough? That we didn't need to see any more? And if you hurry, so I can join you. The process of getting ready for performing on the street is very, very complex. We need so much special equipment to carry the light on the installation, and you know,
des enfants vraiment
wonder where we are in the dramaturgy right now. I can tell you. So we crossed past the third station where Jesus spent all the time under the cross. He was walking, he was carrying his burden already being cross. Before the time under the cross. Aber das wird nicht in der Bibel erwähnt. Es ist wie eine imaginäre Geschehnis. It only happened in our imagination because it was not written down in the Bible. So if it was not written down, the script, this part of the script, we never wrote it down, even though we talk about it all the time. I keep saying this to you. This part where Jesus fell under the cross is the most important part. Also, it repeats itself at least 3 times. So at least 3 times on your path of thorns, you have to find the right opportunity to fall under the cross. It doesn't matter how you do it. You can do it spontaneously. You can say, wait, now I will fall. And then you fall. And then you stand up again. Obviously in pain and in suffering with a really heavy load. And then you have to find your cross again. Carry it. You have to carry it. Carry your cross. Station 3. Jesus fiel das erste Mal mit dem Kreuz. Station. erste Mal gehört. Von draußen bestimmt wäre jetzt die Frage, ist das Kunst oder ist es einfach nur jemand, der Hilfe braucht? Und da geht es uns war immer noch wundern, ist das Kunst oder ist es ein homeless person? Bist du valuable in dieser Gesellschaft oder bist du einfach nur da mit deiner Tüte und deinem falschen Mantel und deinen billigen Schuhen? Und kann man dir ein Parkticket geben oder sollte man dich lieber alleine lassen? Sucht ohne Ende. Sucht ohne Ende, habe ich dich. Nichts davon. Ich wollte weglaufen. Ich konnte nicht mehr. Zeit, uns nochmal anzuschauen, wo wir gerade stehen. I want to trust you, but I cannot. I want to pray that the world will be a better place, but I cannot. I want to pray to finally be alone, but even that I cannot. Keep walking. Never stop. Never say I'm sorry. Never bend your shoulders. Never cry. Are you a man or a sack of potatoes? I search for something that is gone. Keep walking. Trust me, they are not looking at you. Don't be afraid. This is not the time to be afraid. You have to continue. You have to go there where people are. You have to show them that you are not afraid. You have to show them. Now continue. This place in time. I stop. Gave it a chance to defend myself, and I took it. And I said, for you I will do it. I will fight even while it was. Keep fighting, I'm telling you, don't give up. Don't give up. There is still something to show, still something to prove. It would be a pity after so many years of trying so hard to become a reasonable person, accepted by society, promoted, loved, and understood with friends, with a social structure, with some kind of visibility. Why would you want to give up?
I have to do a test. I have to do a test, but nobody's here. I have to do a test, but nobody is here. Right now, right here. But I have to do a test to go anywhere. But nobody is here. Right now, right here. But I have to do a test. At any moment of my life to go anywhere on this earth. So I have to do a test to prove I'm negative. I have to prove all the time that I am negative. Otherwise, I can go nowhere. I can meet no one, and I can live no more on this fucking earth. So I changed the seat. Then someone will come. Someone might come here to test me.
Do a test. Tell me if I'm in the right body or not. Can they determine this? Can they determine whether I am positive Teo or positive negative Teo? The last time I went to meditation, he said, you should come back when you How do you know what you want? What if I don't know what I want? What if I don't know what I want? Can you help?
Mon frère est un garçon de cerveau dans 5 ans.
No more. No more. I'm here now, and I will stay for as long as I can. And if I can no longer, then I will take them with me, and I will go again, searching for the sound, searching for the best light, for the opportunity. I keep coming back to this corner. I want to open the door and to go outside. It is so sunny. It is so wonderful. I feel like if I possibly could disappear for a second. Do you recognize the sounds of construction? The emptiness of the city being turned into bricks and bobs. Nothing left. Nothing left for us to do out here. Nothing left for us to explore. Where do we go when there's no more stage? Who are we searching for, and why do people sit on chairs and talk while they are taking down the city over our heads? Der ganze Staub. Der ganze Staub. Try very hard to choreograph everything as good as I can. I try every day to come up with a new plan that would make site-specific improvisation, especially in these conditions of a city being destroyed to the point of dereliction, that this is, we will no longer see this next year. This building is gone. This building is being taken down as we speak. This is the end. I don't know why I have to be here at the end. It is a very sad and painful journey because I dreamt about being here for the last couple of years of my life. Why I am the one to create the ritual of Abschied for myself and for my idea of independent arts in Berlin, I don't know. Is it enough? Is it enough? Is it enough? Already? The sun is shining. Like construction sounds. My inspiration patterns is coming from wherever you are. Distance, the different cities, the perspectives, the twins. the gender queerness. I walk, you stay. I stay, you walk. You've been in this pose for almost an hour. All I can do is to keep moving. Five more minutes left. Maybe one. Maybe it's already over. Maybe this is it. I found the truth. The truth. About who we are. Was wir machen und wie können wir zueinander verbinden. Diese ganze Zeit waren wir hier und haben uns damit beschäftigt, uns zu verabschieden von einem Ort, der in dieser Form nie wieder hier sein wird. Ich habe mich verabschiedet von einer Stadt, die mein Zuhause ist, die ich liebe.
immer die gleichen. Also die same times under the cross. Yeah. I know it's different people, different stories, different identities. And then finally I get to sit and to tell you the end. I never got as far as telling you the end of this story. In the beginning, there was light. Then came the word, and with the word, God could do everything. In the beginning, there was light and the word, and then came duality and separation. With it came shame, and with shame came guilt, and with guilt came Hoffnungslosigkeit, and with hopelessness came darkness and depression. Holy Friday and the Path of Thorns is an experimental ritual of performative intervention trying to recreate steps of traumatic or less traumatic emotional reflection. A collective attempt to dance it out, to move the knots, to shape the body into we are water, we will always be water. The city is my home. Even if they will destroy it to the last brick, it will always be my home. Ich habe dich allein gelassen. Aber ich habe mir schon gedacht, This was Holy Friday, PAF of THORNS. One more PAF edition. Flupsi. And Smile Intestine. Live from France. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you so much.
There will be another episode at 5:11 today. Different guests, improvisation. We hope the sun will still be shining, at least in France, if not in Berlin. So today we tried the slow motion. Holy Friday was pretty interesting to see another reality and another perspective. Maybe you want to share a little bit from your experience at this point, just a few words.
Okay. Yeah, today I was in a different town. So yeah, it was totally different than yesterday.
In terms of your experience or the rhythm or the fact that you were in another city?
Yeah. Yeah, like the atmosphere and the people and yeah, the rhythm also, everything is different. Like even if it is in France, both towns are in France and only just 20, yeah, no, 15 kilometers away. So yeah, it is a town very nearby, but it is totally different world. I felt.
I also had the sensation looking at your images because I get inspired by, you know, what is the space that you are in. So this
Yeah.
inspired my storytelling today also, and I noticed that I was like on clouds all the time, you know. And here you see the atmosphere. Here is a lot of construction and
Yes.
everything falling apart, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, Flupsi, how was for you, because you were completely outside of us. I think me and Ismaila, we had some direct connection by seeing the images, but you were completely.
I was on my own cloud.
And also you were not moving,
I was
like going around
occasionally.
occasionally.
Yeah.
So different, you know, it's interesting because the kind of, okay, site specific, but same space, or I mean,
Yeah.
I have the feeling that you went through the whole town actually in the last hour.
Yes. Yeah. Yesterday, I was in town, in the small town, near from my house, and today, yeah, today this town is not so far neither, but there is a castle here, and this town is a very touristic town. Yesterday I was more in the like local town, so yeah.
And do you feel this improvisation we did together connect in some way to your Love and Intestine project, or?
Yes. Yes, I can. Yeah, we can look for some connection, even if we are online and we are in a different city and country. But yeah, I felt we could find something, some connection.
Interesting.
I felt.
Maybe can you share one sentence about how your project actually works?
Okay.
What you are looking into. Flupsi, for instance, doesn't know necessarily your artwork. I know it, of course. And
I just want to do an improvisation in all the country on the earth and with all the people in the world. So yes, and this is actually anyone can join anytime for doing anything in anywhere. So
So have you been already in the town where you are now? Have you already been doing improvisation there, or is this today the first time?
Yeah, actually in this town it is the first time. So yeah, so thank you very much for this opportunity.
Yes, we haven't had the opportunity to actually do this Love and Intestine together so far, but in this frame we managed to at least improvise together, which I thought was very nice. And
yeah.
And also to have you in this project without really knowing what the frame is that I'm working on. But very, I love this random spontaneity, so it was very well. You know. Yeah. And also maybe Flupsi, you also have a site-specific project. Maybe you can share a word or two about your experiment with the shell costume and the presence on the street.
Yeah. So this place is it seems like I come back to this place, the surrounding, because I was here already 4 times and in very different contexts, performative. And it's interesting because it's kind of the center of the city, but also this building is mostly empty and it's a building site. And on one side there is the main square of the city, and on the other side there is like a residential area. So and these places don't really connect, and I find it interesting that lives can be so parallel in a city. So this was something I wanted to put my body in, and it kind of gives me space. It gives me space to be between spaces, because there in the boundary I feel like I don't need to think about how do I relate to a specific set of constraints and of customs and normative behavior, but I can kind of feel more free because it's a boundary. There is no, it's not the center. Yeah, and the shell, this costume that I was using today and yesterday, this is from the shell project, which is like a year-long or longer investigation into spaces that are within the surface of images. Our body engage here.
Thank you so much. So this kind of perspective I wanted to bring together because exactly this combination inviting the two of you for these sessions of the morning caravan in the Performing Arts Festival 2021. Was a little bit thought that randomly bringing people's solo projects into the same frame still can create something that is a collective creation. So the experiment a little bit was to say, can I come with my Jesus Christ religion queer piece and meet Flupsi with the Shell project investigation and the personal dance reflections, and at the same time meet Ismaera in a different country that is doing his own project related to site-specific dance, and can it be consumed or put together like a one project for a temporary moment? And I think already yesterday and today we saw two different approaches of this possibility, and that in the end can work. We don't have to necessarily come together and create a project together and agree together on what is the collective theme and what is the way we do it, but just adding our personal works in the improvisation already makes a very interesting narrative, I think. So this week we will continue this kind of experiments to this afternoon and also tomorrow morning, and tomorrow evening we will try to somehow put everything together, or as much as possible together, from the whole process of the last 6 months. And yeah, and at the end there will be also like a film that I will try to edit together, basically really bringing all the different artists that have joined me over the last 6 months, and see if it's possible to create a collective piece made out of fragments of solo works. Here we go again with the Amalgam Collective and the Solobat Collective approach. This year a little bit digital, since we cannot really meet all together, so it's been a 1-to-1 or 2-to-2 encounter, 2-to-3 encounters that will continue, and hopefully by the end of this year we will also have a kind of performative setup, somehow a projective intermedia installation with all of these recordings, sort of. So thank you very much for today, Ismaera.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much as well.
Next time, keep dancing, don't give up.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.